Rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. I 28 date 6 28 June 2020 class 8 subject General English. Topic is the Unthankful Man. Aaj imuk aspara part 6. First book reading. The queen fell unconscious. Her maids informed the king. The king called the doctors to cure her of the snake bite, but they could not cure her. The poison was fast spreading. The king grew sad. He made an announcement that if anybody was able to cure the queen, the person would get a handsome reward. The announcement get the maid even in the prison. Raman offered to go and try to cure the queen. He was taken to the queen's chamber. He touched the queen's forehead. Immediately the queen opened her eyes. She was cured of the snake bite. The king was pleased with Raman. He asked him, "How did you land up in the prison?" Raman narrated to the king all that had happened to him, including the goldsmith's ungratefulness. Hearing his story, the king got angry with the goldsmith. He sent his guards to arrest the goldsmith. "You are a cruel and ungrateful person. You framed wrong charges against an innocent man. This man had once saved your life. Instead of helping him, you told a lie against him and got him arrested. Now you will spend the rest of your life in jail," the king said to the goldsmith. Then the king turned to Raman and gave him a bag full of gold coins. "Go home and live happily," he said to him. Raman thanked the king and went home. He and his wife lived happily ever after. The queen fell unconscious. Malika बेहोश होकर गिर पड़ी. Her maids informed the king. उसकी नौकरानियों ने बादशाह को इसकी इतला दी. The king called the doctors to cure her of the snake bite. बादशाह ने उसका सांप के काटने का इलाज करने के लिए मुआलजों को बुलवाया. But they could not cure her. लेकिन वो उसका इलाज न कर सके. The poison was fast spreading. जहर तेजी से फैलता जा रहा था. The king grew sad. बादशाह दुखी हो गया. He made an announcement. उसने एक ऐलान किया. If anybody was able to cure the queen, अगर कोई मिल्का को ठीक कर पाए तो he will get and would get a handsome reward. उससे एक शानदार इनाम मिलेगा. The announcement was made even in the prison. इस बात का ऐलान कैद खाने के अंदर भी कर दिया गया. Raman offered to go and try to cure the queen. Raman ने पेशकश की वो जाएगा और मिल्का का इलाज करने की कोशिश करेगा. He was taken to the queen's chamber. उसे मिल्का की खलवतगाह में ले जाया गया. He touched the queen's forehead. उसने मिल्का के माथे को छुआ. Immediately the queen opened her eyes. She was cured of the snake bite. वो सांप के डंक से अब मिल्का ने फौरन ही अपनी आंखें खोली. वो सांप से डंक से अब सेहतियाब हो चुकी थी. The king was pleased with Raman. बादशाह रमन से बहुत खुश हुआ. He asked him. उसने उससे पूछा, "How did you land up in the prison?" तुम जेल में कैसे आए? Raman narrated to the king all that had happened to him, including the goldsmith's ungratefulness. Raman ने बादशाह को सुना कि नाशुक्री के साथ साथ वो सब कुछ बता दिया जो उसके साथ हुआ था. Hearing his story, उसकी कहानी सुनकर, the king got angry with the goldsmith. बादशाह को सुनार पर बहुत गुस्सा आया. He sent his guards to arrest the goldsmith. उसने सुनार को गिरफ्तार करने के लिए अपने फौजी भेजे. He said, "You are a cruel and ungrateful person." तुम एक जालिम और नाशुक्र आदमी हो. You framed wrong charges against an innocent man. तुमने एक बेगुनाह आदमी पर गलत इल्जाम लगाए. This man had once saved your life. इस आदमी ने एक बार तुम्हारी जान बचाई थी. Instead of helping him, you told a lie against him and got him arrested. उसकी मदद करने के बजाय तुमने इसके खिलाफ झूठ बोला, उसे गिरफ्तार करवा दिया. Now you will spend the rest of your life in jail. अब तुम अपनी बाकी जिंदगी कैद खाने में गुजारोगे. The king said to the goldsmith, बादशाह ने सुनार से कहा. Then the king turned to Raman and gave him a bag full of gold coins. फिर बादशाह रमन की तरफ मुड़ा और उसे सोने के सिक्कों से भरी एक थैली दी. Go home and live happily. घर जाओ और खुशी खुशी रहो. He said to him, उसने उससे कहा. Raman thanked the king and went home. He and his wife lived happily ever after. रमन ने बादशाह का शुक्रिया अदा किया और घर चला गया. उसके बाद उसने और उसकी बीवी ने खुशी खुशी जिंदगी गुजारी. तो इमज वर्ड्स प्लीज, खुश, announcement, ऐलान, reward, इनाम, narrated, बयान करना, cruel, जालिम, charges, इल्जाम, innocent, बेगुनाह. The big questions: how did Raman cure the queen? Answer: Raman cured the queen of the snake bite by touching her forehead. Question number 2: why did the king send the goldsmith to jail? Answer: the goldsmith had framed wrong charges against innocent Raman, who had once saved his life, so the king sent the goldsmith to jail. तो गई सवाल गो वो तो अम कहानी तर ये फिक्र कि अख इंसान कोता नाशुक्र गुजार अख नाशुक्र क्रिएचर दुनिया पे तो अथ मकल लेसन. थैंक्स. हैव अ नाइस डे.